She's running. She's moving. It's been a little over a month since the motors ran. She cranked up after a little bit. She's running really soft. Gonna go ahead and jump on her and take her for a spin. This first gear right now, going a little bit slow, just testing out the front end, make sure we're all steady and safe. Has a little bit of troubles on going left. And of course, whenever it gets caught up, you can see, finally moving. Hoping I don't bend a freaking tie rod out here. I don't have any right now. Alright guys, give me a couple minutes and I'll be back. There we go. Got the hood back on. Actually just went a little bit mudding, guys. I know I didn't grab the camera out in time. Was hoping I didn't have to mess up my phone. Sorry if I'm yelling. I don't know exactly how loud the motor is on camera. I'm still trying to work out the kinks right now. About to go put her up for right now and maybe add some oil. I know she was low a little while ago. Don't want to run her dry. But I'll tell you, man, I'm in love right now. I finally got my baby back. I love this thing, guys. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll do an overview of how everything is for right now. Well, guys, here's pretty much the overview. Mainly on mine, it was just the tires that got muddy. Did throw a little bit up on the fenders and the seat. Not much though. The bear claws definitely did me well. I didn't even start to bog down. I mean, I know it looks like they clogged all up, but I can tell you right now, I just kept going. There wasn't no hesitation there. Still need to put some bolts right here in between the fender and the footrests because I'm tired of it doing this and that whenever I get a step on it. That's why I've been pretty much putting my feet right in the middle where the little exhaust mounts are too. I came back. Didn't really want to run it long. Like I said, it was getting a little bit low on oil beforehand, so we went ahead and come back and stopped, and I put oil in it. I'm going to check it here in a little bit. But he had already went mudding before, which a lot of like the old stuff on the hood was still there. That big clump is new. A lot of the stuff on the footboard is actually new too. Back here, I mean, you can pretty much tell the difference on how much is new and how much isn't. His tires, my God, he can just sling for miles. Right now we're trying to figure out a way to hook this up for the gas pedal because he's going to do like me, which right now I have a throttle cable on mine with the regular throttle setup. It's not on the dash. It's right down by my left side, which here I can show you real quick. Right here, I just kind of have it screwed into the frame, but in his stock for right now, we're going to be putting a regular gas pedal on it. I will be putting one on mine too, though. But while we were at Hogwaller months ago, we kind of had a mishap with a stump, or he did anyway. You can't really get too far down there, but you can see that this tire right here is leaning very bad, and this one actually is pretty good. The front axle that we took out of mine, which, oh hey look, it's the Sears. I moved the Sears out to my friend's house, whatever. It's supposed to be getting an engine here soon. But the front axle that I took off of mine, which was laying right there, we're going to put on his. His is cracked right where the spindle is supposed to meet the actual axle. And he's welded it about 17 times now. It keeps cracking. I think a lot of it was from the stress from the brush guard up front, but we're also gonna be cutting that back and the wheelies. That's one thing. And one thing to note though, I didn't really have any problems with any wheelies on mine. I'm kind of surprised. I did as soon as I put it in sixth gear the first time. I kind of let off the clutch a little bit too fast, but that's another thing. I also have to add belt keepers in the rear. I don't have any, but for right now, I didn't have any problems. I rode around for a good 45 minutes. 45 minutes? Yeah. But yeah. This one, yes, it has key start, but it doesn't actually work right now. We gotta figure out exactly what's up with that. Right now, we're just using it for the fuel solenoid on this motor, which reminds me, I know I said in one of our videos that we were putting the 16 horsepower that had the 12.5 shroud on it, and we did. We rode around
for about 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes. well, the coil is bad. So we're waiting to get a new coil on that. So our buddy, yeah, and the shroud broke. So our buddy let us borrow his 17 horsepower, which came off of his. It's kind of over there right in front of the Bronco. It's the one that we did the other lift to. The one that has like 9.5 inches of lift. And we took it off this mower. We kind of destroyed the transmission for right now, which kind of pisses me off because it's MST206. But I mean, you know, those things happen. But my buddy was down in a hole, and all of a sudden he was going, and
It broke the shaft.
Input shaft's a little bit screwed up right there.
It snapped the shaft off on the inside.
But it'll be alright. We'll get it. We're putting another in there. But yeah, this right here. Remember, I showed you guys this in my last video, telling you guys that it was mine. No, I'm kidding. Right now, it's just kind of here. We're gonna be actually making it into a real mower.
15-inch lift on the front.
There's Little Rebel Red. I don't know if you guys actually remembered that in one of my videos. It's where I got the 20 horsepower V-twin off of. Well, it's sitting right here, and it's got my 16 horsepower motor on it. We're actually gonna. Our buddy works at a lawnmower shop, so we're gonna put get him to get us a new coil, and then he's getting us a new front end too.
You want to show him what happened to the shroud?
And then
You want to show him what happened to the shroud?
yeah, sure. But yeah. Oh well, they got like tank steering on this thing, man. It's kind of sketchy. You gotta turn this joker like 15,000 times just to go right once. But and then here we actually have the shroud right here. Yeah. What a shame. Oh well.
Your brother did that.
Good things must come to an end. Well, I really didn't know how loud the motor was going to be on the video, so I'm sorry if I was screaming or yelling or whatnot. I'll definitely put a little side note in the description saying turn down your volume if you want to keep your hearing. But it sounds very nice. I didn't do the exhaust work on here. It just came with the motor, and I am very pleased with it. But yeah, guys, from me and my bud Clay here, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Don't forget to like, comment if you have any questions on any of the builds that we have going on right now. And it wouldn't hurt if you subscribe to us. There's new things coming out all the time now. Haven't gotten a camera yet, but I'm getting really close to it. Next, I'm going to be cutting the light housing a little bit so I can actually close the hood with the motor on here and have my lights in there, and I'm going to clear off the front piece of plastic for them, and then it'll be bumper time. Alright, thanks guys.